everyone, so today's video is going to be about owning rabbits on a budget and just some money saving tips. So I made this video for those of you that own rabbits and are on a bit of a tight budget, or you might just want to save a bit of money. So I came up with a few ideas and I thought I'd share them with you guys. So the first thing is hay. So I recommend buying your hay in bales from a farm near you, as it works out so much cheaper than buying a little kilo bag that's not even going to last that long. We pay £4.40 for a bale and the rabbits really like it. It's really green, it's very good quality, and I think it is so much better than buying little bags of hay. Then next, with pellets, I recommend you buy in bulk, even if you've just got 2 rabbits. We buy in bulk, we get a 10 kilo bag for about £12.49 and it lasts ages. And if you're worried about it going off, you don't really have to. Just make sure you store them in a cool, dark, dry place and make sure your container is airtight or that the bag is properly sealed so they don't go stale. With toys, you can make your own using glue roll, cardboard, fleeces, paper, just general stuff like that. There's loads of tutorials out there online. This is actually meant to be a dog toy, but I did make it for the rabbits as well, and I'll leave the link to that in the video in the description. And you could also just buy really cheap cat toys. And this is £1 from Poundland. And you can just get cheap cat toys and make your own. Also, one thing you can do is hang up a cabbage for them. So obviously they're getting their vegetables and it will last a while, and it's good entertainment for them because they have to work to get the leaves off, and it'll be like swigging about a little bit, so it'll be a bit difficult for them to get it, so they'll be working. So that's another thing that I'd recommend. For bedding, you can use fleeces, as they are reusable because you can just put them in the washing machine, and they're quite cheap too, depending where you get them from. So you can spend £4 on a decent fleece and that's going to last you quite a while. And if you want to use actual bedding, not fleece, you can get it in bulk. I definitely recommend that again. Megazorb, you get an 85 litre bag for like £7 odd, sometimes more. Fitch comes in bales. Wood shavings for horses comes in bales, which is what we use, and we get that for £8.75. And straw comes in bales, and also Orbeos. So instead of getting like the smaller bags of bedding, I recommend if you get bale, it's going to last you longer, so it's going to work out cheaper as well. So we get the bed down shavings for horses, and the good thing with bedding for horses is it's a lot less dusty. For litter, you can use cat litter. It does have to be non-clumping, and also paper-based cat litter is the best one if you want to use that. It's going to be cheaper than the small pet paper-based litter as well, which is good. So I'd recommend that, or you can just use the same bedding you use normally, which is what I do. For a litter tray, if you can find an old storage box that's not too high and they can get into it easily, that would work well as a litter tray. I know some people also use it to put hay into. Or I know some people that they've got an old hamster cage lying around that's not big enough for a hamster, and they'll just use that as a litter tray too. That would work really well. Obviously don't go out and buy a hamster cage. That's me like expensive litter tray, and that's not the idea. If you've got one lying around, you can use the base for that. And then with treats, you can make your own. There's plenty of recipes out there that are really simple. I mean, there's ones that are literally pellets, banana, oats, mix it together, bake it, and that's so simple and cheap too. Or you can use fruit. Obviously fruit's sugary because it was not too good for them, so that'll be a good treat.